Good morning, and I hope you've been well, and this is part 186 of the Pokemon Rejuvenation V13.5 Let's Play. Set mode, no items, so yeah. So just to re-say it again, just in case if there are some people that did not see the last episode, the main story is done and completed, and the remaining episodes from here on out is completing the side quest within Pokemon Rejuvenation V13.5, so now about this episode in particular, we're going to start off with Parks and Recs and get that done and over with, and then after that, I'm not honestly certain, mainly because I don't remember if this quest is a lengthy one or not. I don't think it is, but if it is lengthy and story rich and all that kind of stuff, then this will have its own dedicated episode, and then we'll just kind of go down the list, so okay. So it's been a minute since I've done this quest. I don't remember exactly what goes on and yada yada yada. I remember the ending and bits and pieces of it, but I'm pretty sure we need to meet Adrian somewhere in here. I don't think it's that room there. It should be not that one either. Is it one of these? The League. Oh, here we go. Alon, it's been some time and there still hasn't been any progress on the Parks and Rec Center. So we're going to go on ahead and make our way inside. I'm getting deja vu, and not in a good way. Now, when they are saying that it's because of Reborn's story, I won't get into the events of what happened with Adrian and within Pokemon Reborn, just in case if there are some people that don't know what happened with that. So yeah, I'm aware of it, of course, because I played Reborn more times than I want to admit, but if you know, you know. The Parks and Rec Center is behind Magnolia Library. I'll meet you there. Sounds like a plan to me. I'm trying to think if there's anything to really say. Not really. Life is life, working, doing all right, doing my thing, you know, nothing too different. I did get another one of those comments. I've noticed that it's not often when I get comments, but when I do, it's normally talking about whatchamacallit, like going over like theory stuff and, you know, people being very kind and appreciative. And again, I do appreciate all the support and love and whatnot. It means a lot. But I got another one of these kind of comments that were kind of telling me that they really liked my voice and whatnot, and I believe they said something that they're gonna like fall asleep to it. I've noticed that pattern with not just this series but a few other ones that have said something like you have like a really like soothing, calming voice. I personally don't get it. I appreciate the kind words though, because like I don't know, I don't know, like I've had some say that, some I think mention like an ASMR kind of thing. I guess if it helps you, you know, sleep and rest, then I'm glad. It just kind of feels weird for, I guess, like me in a sense, because I don't think I'm like qualified for that kind of stuff. I don't really know, but regardless, I do appreciate it. I do appreciate the kind words. I don't know, just something kind of goofy that was on my mind. How's it going, Alon? I guess we're really doing this. We don't know what's going to happen in here. I was really hoping they would just send a notice or something. Yeah, it's actually pretty weird that we received no response at all. Sorry I'm late. I was swamped with commissions, but I have a key to the center. Let's do this right. Lead the way. Okay. The lights are off. That means they're closed, right? That would be the preferred reason. Not much of a recreation center, yeah? Nothing seems to be here, but we should at least investigate this room and see if we can find the owner. Wouldn't it be safer to just look up their credentials down at the lab? I'm sure there has to be some info on this place, right? True, but that wouldn't be as fun. Let's investigate. Fair enough. It really just feels like an empty room in here. Which means it's not just an empty room in here, yeah. True. I'm trying to think of who truly owned this building. When it was first constructed, it was simply owned by the city, but now that I really think about it, I believe a wealthy man purchased the building nearly a decade ago. At least that's what I remember studying in the archives. What is that? Oh, we value your opinion. The books here are just normal books about park management and the works, but I can't help but feel like something's off here. I don't know if it's one of the computers or one of the plants perhaps. That's empty. Maybe it's just this and we just have to cut it down. Similar to Desolation with the one prison break. The sides of this board seem to have creases. Push. Not exactly cutting it down, but close enough. Ah, nice work, Alon. I knew there was something up. This certainly wasn't in the building plan they submitted to the lab. Well, if it's a secret, it's gonna be a secret. True. Well, shall we go? Actually, do you mind staying out here, Jane? Huh? I think I would just feel better if you stayed here. I've had experience with this kind of thing before, and you coming with us is giving me bad vibes. Oh, sure. I'll wait outside then. Probably for the best. Cool, cool. Okay, let me save here real quick. And let's see if I can read here. No, I can't. So that's kind of neat then, because I remember this during the beginning of like V13.5, but when I was on the normal mode series, I never really got to see all the new additions that they added throughout the story. And since I did this one here about a year or so ago, we got to see this new kind of like style for, well, Blade Star, as you can clearly tell by the stars and the color. So yeah, I kind of thought about if that was like spoilers. I don't really think it is at this point, so yeah. The mood has changed. Yeah, this doesn't feel like just a recreation center anymore. This is bringing back bad memories. When Reborn just started its city reconstruction. Yeah, we've reached the end, it seems. I think I can hear someone talking. It sounds like a toddler? What? Better to just check it out. Be prepared, guys. I think, alright, this is for the Spacia and Tempa battle. Oh, wrong item, sorry. Let me take a look here. I mean, I guess we can... whatever. It was meant for the other one, but we'll use it here too. If I need to change it, I'll change it. Come on, do something. I don't have all day, you stupid cabbage. Excuse me? Oop. Don't you know you're supposed to knock before you enter? There wasn't a door to knock on. I meant upstairs. Well, we tried to knock several times there too. All advances have been ignored, so we've decided to make a more forceful attempt. Apologies for that. I see. I'm not interested in complying, sadly. It's just not within my chaotic archetype, sorry. You'll have to turn around and tell the higher-ups that you'll just have to kiss my butt. This guy's a weirdo. Let's book him. Stop. Why is it never just an easy arrest? Because then we'd actually get some decent sleep, and we can't have that. We should probably go before he, like, escapes or something. Let's move, team. You got it. Now before I venture off, let me save here just in case. And I gotta say, it's really cool with... is there really spoilers? I guess I should do a fair warning here. It's not a lengthy rant, but if you've never played Pokemon Reborn and plan to, I wouldn't recommend listening to this part. So yeah, if you don't want to listen, that's fine. Go to the comment section below, timestamp there. Yeah. Okay. we are in spoiler territory, more so with Pokemon Reborn. If you've never played it before, that's fine, but once you beat the main game and get into the post game, you're actually able to go on a adventure with Flora when she's younger, and I guess going into the Reborn region, I guess trying to get info and yada yada yada. It's been several years since I've gone through that. I don't remember exactly what happens, but what I do remember is I think it's her and Lumi, one of the two girls that are sisters, if I'm not mistaken. I think it's Lumi. I could be wrong. Either way, one of them is sick and they need help with Shaman, and Flora, of course, is Flora, kind of giving off bad vibes. And then towards the end, she helps out with the one girl's sickness, and she kind of gets her information about the pulses and all this kind of stuff. So yeah, seeing pretty much that Shaman there on the pedestal, it's just kind of cool how you can, you know, see how, if you know about the post game, why there's actually a Shaman here. So yeah, just kind of a cool little thing. I'll leave it there. So yeah. Okay, we are out of spoiler territory, and make a note of that, and let's go on ahead. If this place is anything like the factory in Peridot, then there should be a control panel somewhere upstairs. There's an elevator over there, maybe go and check that out. Locked out, unfortunately. We're gonna have to find a way to lower these shutters or something. Sounds like a plan. Let's see. I guess to the elevator we go. Now, I do apologize if this takes me a little bit of time. It's been a minute since I've gone through this. I don't know if it's going to be like a complex puzzle or anything like that. Seems like a journal entry. Read. William. I have purchased the Parks and Rico Center for my own research purposes. So that's actually kind of a cool detail, William. If you don't remember William, it's not really spoiler, so it's fine. William was the father of Florin and Flora, so it kind of makes sense because, again, he was kind of like a higher up that wanted to dismantle the government within Grand Dream City pretty much, and, you know, do things differently. They caught wind of it, he got executed, of course. So it kind of makes sense that he kind of has an area outside of the city itself, so yeah. I had purchased the Parks and Rec Center for my own research purposes. The center was decrepit and its value was low, so purchasing such a place was very easy. With this place, I can create a direct connection from HQ to the factory I own on Junction Bridge. With this, I can practice using the power from a couple of shaman we've acquired from Floria's field. I was enamored with this place as I visited it with my wife, so enamored that we decided to name our little girl after the field. Okay, so maybe I was wrong with the spoiler rant, because I thought there was like a connection there, or maybe it is called that, and I guess somehow they stumbled there too. I don't really remember, but it's okay. Not important. Shaman have purifying properties. We hope to use them to bring life back to Zorillian Desert. This is the panel that lowers the shutters. Use it. The shutters lowered. Guess we'll go to the other side then. Seems like a journal entry. Read. The project with Shaman is a success. We've managed to successfully bring back some trees and shrubbery, but it's strange. These trees are palm trees, ones that are found on Terrajuma. I suggested to my brother Jankel that the desert used to once be connected to Terrajuma, but given the geography of both land masses, it was impossible, or at least improbable. Then how are these traces of Terrajuma all the way in the desert? Concerning. So, from his data, he's saying that it's not, you know, probable and whatnot, but maybe it's a thing that they weren't aware or didn't maybe remember Storm 9, which is kind of a odd thing to not remember. I'm not exactly certain on that, because, like, I'm pretty sure You know, it was once a lush land and whatnot, but yeah, I don't really know actually. Kind of odd. Kind of odd. I don't know, maybe he just wasn't born at that time, but that's kind of hard to believe though, but maybe like after the fact and they just didn't really, because like there's some people that don't believe in the calamity. You've seen it before. Maybe it's something like that. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. Okay. Actually, real quick, can we... Right, we gotta go back down the... Oh, did they go on ahead? Yes, they did. Let me save again real quick. And away we go. Yo, weird man. We're here to, like, book ya and stuff. Oop. Alon, tell them we're friends. We are, aren't we? Yeah, sure. Not even a little. Besties. You know, you are a goofy individual, but I do recall the time where you tried to blow up our friends with that, you know, almost like replicated black hole thing within the voidal chasm. So, sorry, bro. Alon, sad face, with a bunch of tears. Now an angry sad face. Sorry, but I gotta get my things together. Friendship or no, I will kill you. What is your... Okay, 4 Pokemon. Right. I'm definitely gonna have to redo this team then. Actually, I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. Sorry for the pause there, I had to take my dog outside for a walk. Okay, what is your typing? Psychic Fairy. I guess just light screen. Kinda hate to go for Earthquake. Does this thing? Because I mean, like, it's Poison Fairy, because nah, whatever. I don't think this is going to be the right team for this battle regardless, but I'm just gonna do something. Let me... Sure. And... yeah, why not? Shocker. Okay. Interesting Pokemon. Actually, you might... You definitely outspeed, yeah. What I don't like, as well as it has 3 shields still. Kinda wanna... Yeah, I kinda wanna keep it alive, honestly. Let's do that and break the shield. Okay. Covered its status. We'll go for BB on you. Hydro you. Okay. That's fine. Let's go into you. What's your other one? Oh, creamy. Yeah, let's just go for the offense. Okay. Hyper voice again. Let's go for play rough. Okay. Yeah, just do that in home claws, I think is the play. I'm kind of hoping Mimikyu can take at least one hit. I was wrong. I probably misplayed there. I should have attacked. Would have been nice if I got a few hits of, you know, confusion, but I don't think we would have won. Yeah, I definitely need to rebuild this team. Okay, I built this random team. I don't know if it will work, but I will show off the stats and all, of course, for this one, since the last one was just to try and see if it would work or not. Okay, so I do like the idea of screens. I think that's very useful. I'm gonna go for BP on the Wheezing. I forgot if it even has like flamethrower or something. It doesn't seem to, so maybe next time just go for SD and then just kind of go on the offense. Okay. I don't think Yawn works in this field. I don't remember actually, but we'll see. Yeah, no, it doesn't, not in the mystery terrain. Let's go into Claire. Aridos is fine. I'll just SD here. I think that's fine. That's unfortunate. And that is also unfortunate because I was hoping that Gunk Shot would do more. Let's just flamethrower. Get rid of this guy. I'm already slow as it is, so it don't really matter to me. That special attack drop kind of, oh wow. That kind of sucked a lot. Okay, yeah, I kind of want to keep the Volcarona around. Oh wow, that did a whole lot more. I'm gonna go for that. Kind of the only thing I can go for. Okay, I'm starting to think I need something different than the Chomp. Definitely. Yeah, that kind of sucked a lot. Kind of needed that to land, honestly. Let's go for that. Okay. One with the bugs, interesting. Bug Fairy. Yeah, Hyper Voice is fine. Yeah, I need something different than the Chomp. The Chomp just doesn't do anything. I kind of like the Volcarona, honestly. Maybe I need to do something differently with the Volk. That I just go for Quiver and just do some wacky stuff as much as I can. Yeah, that's kind of what's in my mind, because I like light screens. You know, let me just redo the team. Okay, hopefully third time's the charm. I did change up a few things. I brought back this guy. Since it turns into a bug type, I don't see why this guy wouldn't do a whole lot to it. And then I did change whatchamacallit, Brick Break for Roost. I had Brick Break for some other team battle. I don't remember exactly which one it was, so I think Roost is honestly gonna do us much more good in this one. So yeah, let's go for SD here. Dazzling Gleam. Okay. Reflect. Honestly, I think I'm gonna SD again. Okay. So then that gets rid of that. I take some damage. I am thinking... Honestly, I'm gonna go Stern Eclair again. I think I'm just gonna go for Gunk Shot and BP. Roost might be a better play, but I think I'm just gonna run with this for a little bit. Gunk Shot again, BP again here. We should be able to take this. Gunk Shot, you. I'm gonna Roost here. Oh, okay, I should have BP'd then. That was a blunder then. I didn't realize I had Mystic Fire. That was... Honestly, I kind of want to redo that again, because if we would have gone through those three with BP, and then just focus on the... Yeah, I kind of want to redo that. I think that was a blunder. Not think it was a blunder. You know, just play it out. Play it out. Battle's not over yet. Quiver here. Wait, what just happened? Decorate. I don't know what just happened there, but okay. Run with it, I guess. Bug Buzz. Okay. Cover that status and all. Gunk Shot again. Nice. Okay. Okay, so we're out of that. Let's go for Crunch then. Well, nah. I kind of thought about Memento, but I don't think it's gonna matter. Okay, let me look at this. Bug Fairy. Oh, if you're Bug Fairy, then what am I doing? Flamethrower? I forgot on the next and final, or the last two, I guess, shields, like the one that you break there and then this one here, changes typing. So then we do that. Issue to defend order. Brave Bird there, Flamethrower here. There we go, not too bad. Okay, so I guess overall, I would say like the MVPs were honestly the Alola Muck, Volcarona, and Scizor. Right, Scizor. So yeah, this one wasn't too bad of a battle, just took a few tries. So not Slay. Now that's just not right. Alright, weird man, it's over. Just let it go. But I haven't done anything wrong. Technically, if you want this space, you can have it. I'm done ignoring, okay? Technically, if the charges are completely based on... Okay. Rude. I was just trying to explain that we wouldn't have to place any charges if you just complied. Should we even bother chasing? Just let them go. Chasing them down while they're on their turf is too dangerous. Running headfirst into danger may result in someone actually losing it. True. Still, this place is quite amazing. Never knew it existed. These shaman must have been taken from Floresa Field, whatever, or however you pronounce that. It's a wooded area that's protected just west of Route 2 and River's End. Okay, so I guess the one reborn thing that I talked about, I guess kind of like scratch that, perhaps? Okay. The name for Floria Island originated from Floresa Fields. I wonder if Little Miss Flora is the same in that regard. We let them get away. So what now? Well, for now, I'll gather these shaman and bring them home. I suspect that they are no longer inhabiting the center, so the Giran Lab Associates will claim ownership. And then if I'm not mistaken, there is one that kind of hit around. And you can actually get yourself a shaman if you wish to do so. I, of course, will do so. I don't intend to do it right now. Actually, let me just make sure. If I leave, I think it stays. Hopefully. I don't really know. Now, let me just check real quick, because I think that's pretty much it for the quest. Let me see. And then that's... yeah, that's non-story related stuff. I guess, yeah, let me check the quest guide real quick, just in case. Oh, okay, I see. I looked back at the guide. Apparently you have to capture the shaman in order to, like, fully said and done complete it. I see. The reason I didn't want to do it right now is because I'm gonna go for a shiny, and knowing my luck, it's gonna take 50 million years to get the shiny. So... yeah. I wonder if you just run. Oh, okay, thank goodness. Okay. You could just kind of honestly re-roll forever and ever then. I was really worried it was gonna be like one of those ones where it doesn't let you do that. I'm gonna go into Sonar because it has Super Fang. And I'll give it 5 tries here. And if not, I will just pause until I get it. I think this is number 3. 4. And I gotta say real quick, Shaman is such a pretty Pokemon. Definitely an underrated. I think it's a mythical, technically. Not a legend. Oh! There you are. Nice. Let's go for Super Fang. And let's hope you don't take forever to capture. You probably are, though. I guess I can go for one more Super Fang. I just kinda hate for it to get to the point of it trying to like struggle and then you know the drill. Alrighty. Please. Okay. I might just pause here until I capture it. Yeah, I'll pause and I'll be back in a moment. Okay, it took me a little bit of, you know, time and whatnot, but it wasn't too bad. I think the last one I named Ribbons, so I'm gonna call you Ribbons as well. Time to return back to East Garen Lab. Return now. Okay, cool. So yeah, you have to capture it in order to fully complete the quest. Hey Alon, looks like that didn't go as badly as I thought it would. The culprit got away, but we secured control of that building. If we shift gears back to East Garen's reconstruction, then we're back on good track. The city's restoration is nearing completion now, and when that happens, it'll be time for Aya and I to head back home. What about the Pulse Plus? What about... Let's go with the first one. Jane is looking into it as we speak, though if there are more pulses lurking around, then we're in trouble. I hear the Pulse Plus have beneficial effects on Pokemon and that they are quite enjoying being hooked up to that thing, but that doesn't erase the fact that they are being used for terrible things. For now, we'll just continue our work as planned. Thank you for your help once again. Good luck with your future endeavors. Nice. 36 minutes? Yeah, we can get into another quest. I was kind of curious if that was going to be a really long one. So I can mark off Parks and Recs. We have Xenogene we're not doing just yet. Heart of Iron, Anju Quest, Vivian's Regret, definitely not. Legendary Wings. That's a possibility. Since we're kind of on the track of catching legends. The thing is, the thing is, I'm just concerned with, because I don't think they're ones that, like, if you defeat it, it'll just stay there. I mean, I guess I can test it real quick, actually. Let's go to... Oh, wrong thing. Let's go back to Sashilo, because I'm pretty sure it's the one gentleman in the Elite 8 room. I think it's... Sorry for being quiet. Didn't you escape? Or is that... I'm thinking of the Renegade route, perhaps. Probably what I'm thinking of. Okay. It's you that starts of Legendary Wings. I've been noticing some powerful readings around the region lately. Are you interested in hearing more? Okay, so there have been strong readings in these three areas. Magrodor Crater, Route 11, and Goldenwood Park. Please visit these three areas and see what you find. Now, it's been a minute since I have done these quests, so please bear with me. I remember... Actually, it'd probably be a little bit quicker if I did it like this. I think there's the one over here somewhere up here. Oh, that's the Lake Trio one. I thought there was one over here. Maybe it's a little further the other way, perhaps. Again, I apologize for... Was it over here? No. Oh. Okay, before I start this, Let me see. Oh. Okay then. Very, very lucky indeed. I don't have any quick balls, do I? No, I don't. I should honestly grab some. I forgot where you can buy them, or if you even can. When did I buy a bunch of these? I don't remember, who knows. Let's go for Super Fang. That... yeah. That did something. Okay. If I remember correctly, these guys can be really tricky to capture. And it's gonna really be heartbreaking when I don't capture this one. I think I had something similar with that, that Suicune that I got really lucky, but I just wasn't able to capture it. I'm expecting the same with this dude right here. Oh. I am running with it. I forgot what I named you, so let's go for Cherry. Zapdos accepted Alon as their new trainer. Nice. Kind of unfortunate because I couldn't really test out that one theory. That's okay. Let me go back to East Giran. Let me go to the one mall real quick, actually. Do you sell... Oh. I guess I never really went back to you. Sorry about that. Out of all the ones you have, not a quick ball. Unfortunate. Okay, real quick, You know, hold up. A very kind person told me something. Oh my goodness, you actually can. Thank you. Cause like for a while, I think they pointed out like me like going all the way like back here to, you know, be able to go to like the Flora land and yada yada yada. And they were like, you know, you could just hit Q and it just changes the screen and you don't have to do that. And I was like, you can? I didn't know that. So I guess you can. Thank you for that again, I'm mixing up my words. Thank you is what I'm trying to say. Okay. I just saw a Pokeball there and I assumed it was a Pokeball. Vitamins. Not enough stamps. Guys, you're not having what I'm needing. That's really odd. So there is no quick ball? You're the TM guy. I don't need any of that. That is so odd. I really kind of thought it would. Okay. Hold up. Nope. Not doing that. Wait, I have 46. I thought I had like 30. Maybe I read that wrong. Cause like I thought I had like 34, 35, 36 or something. That is so weird. I need to look back at the video. Maybe I'm going crazy, who knows. But I could have sworn that you know what? I'm not gonna worry about it. What I will do is, since probably gonna be Zapdos or Moltres next. Sorry, Articuno, or the other one. I'm just gonna take the Quag with me. Okay, the next one is... What did this say? Route 11? Route 11 is, I Where is Route 11 actually? Oh my goodness, it's why am I blinking on Route 11? It's right here. It should be. Oh no, this is Route 10. Sorry, I'm dumb. Where's Route 11? Seven. Would it be over here? Oh, okay, it is over here. My bad. My bad, my bad. Now I don't. Actually, I don't remember where it is over here. I honestly kind of want to look at one of my videos, like my older ones, just in case, because I don't want to. I did not mean to surf, sorry. I just don't want to take a ton of time. Because like I feel like it might be kind of like up here. Let me check one of my older videos just in case before I go through that again. Okay, I just realized I forgot to unpause the show where I went. Sorry about that. It's on the Seabound Cave. I think it's this, yeah, this area right here. Before I mess with that, I guess I'll go back to where I was just in case if there are some people that get lost, you know? Because I get it, there's a lot with this game, so it's totally understandable to get lost. So with where I was on up over here on the mainland, and you just kind of go down on over here, down again, and then over here. Okay, so I just want to see what are the odds of that? That is so wild, back to back. I don't normally like raise my voice a little bit like that. I probably still sound quiet as usual, but like, seriously, like, okay, first of all, let me mute Discord, sorry. Okay, I'm back, sorry, I need the mute of that. But seriously, like, what are the odds? Like, that is so wild. Oh, I forgot the... That's my fault. Okay, just... I don't know. I don't really... I don't think BP Okos. I really don't, but I can't do it. If it crits, I'm gonna like lose it. I can't. Honestly, if X's are that amount, it actually might. Oh right, you do that. I kind of hate to just spam these, but... this is gonna be a brutal one. I do have roosts as well. Honestly, I'm just gonna have to pause here. This is just gonna take so much time, and I don't think people are gonna find this like interesting to do and see, so I'll just pause, and hopefully at some point I can capture it. I chose the one without yawn. That's also Unfortunate. Maybe. Run with it, run with it, just run with it. I forgot what I named my last one. I'll name it at another point. Thank you, Articuno. Still, that is insane. I'm really curious on the odds on that. That is so wild. I ain't gonna complain because it makes my life so much easier. Because for some of those other shinies that I've gotten, it has taken me so much time to get those, so maybe the game's like, you know what? Have a little break from all of that, you know, shenanigans and whatnot. Maybe. Maybe. Now what I will do is get my guy with Yawn. I do want to get the Quag though. Ah, whatever, it's fine. And then I think once we get the shiny Moltres, I think we'll stop there and just keep it a simple hour-long video with Parks and Recs and then just getting these shinies. And then next episode, I think we will get the... You know, I kind of forgot that Mawile was always there. I don't think you can actually get it though. I don't think so. Okay, let me see real quick. But yeah, let me, next episode, well, I could do that towards the end, it's fine. Okay, I was about to say, there's no way this one was going to be a shiny. Okay, cool. So you can... That's really nice for people that do want to, like, reset and get the shiny then. Nice. I do like that, honestly, a lot. What I'm going to do is, I'll give it a few more attempts, and then we'll just pause here until I get the shiny, and then hopefully I should be able to capture it. Now, as I'm going through this real quick, it is something that's kind of interesting with the shinies. They have honestly done an extremely good job with the shinies. I love them a lot. Like whatchamacallit, the Beast Trio, or the Bird Trio here, even the Lake Trio. I just love what they've done with it. So yeah. Trying to think of anything to really talk about while I do this. I guess I could just pause here. I'll do one more. Alright, I'll pause until I get it. Alright gamers, we finally got it. This guy took me forever, so the first two that were easy definitely caught up to me with this guy, because I think it took me almost like 10 minutes to finally get it. It took so much time. I'm running with it though. Okay, so let's go for Super Fang. You're gonna play like that, aren't you? Sir? Interesting move. You know, what am I doing? Just going to you. Yawn. And then just start throwing a bunch of these at it and pray and hope. Well, that didn't shake at all. You, sir, do not want to be in the ball, don't you? Wow, not even a single shake. To be fair though, I remember, and I don't know if it's a true thing or not, but like Moltres is like one of the most difficult like legends to actually capture. Why that is, I don't know. But I thought I heard something of the sort, like it just for some reason is just stupid difficult to capture. Wrong move, but that's okay. I'm just hoping to get lucky with one of these. That's all I need. The problem is I'm really scared to go for any other attack besides Super Fang, but I'm out of it. There we go. Nice. Nice. Beautiful, beautiful. Okay. So with that being said and done, I think that'll be it for the episode there. So let me mark off legendary wings and let's head back to the one gentleman and give him the news. And I definitely gotta go back to my other save to see what I named them because I honestly don't remember. Let's see. Wrong room. Here we go. Oh, so those readings were the legendary birds Zapdos, Articuno, and Moltres. It seems that they noticed a powerful trainer in the region and made their home here. Well, they're with you now. Please take good care of them. Nice. Okay. So, for the next episode, I think we'll go for the final remaining more easier ones. Let's wrap up the Bagon and Togepi quest, the Magikarp's quest, and then the other like trio legends around the region. So we'll do those quests next episode, and then afterwards we'll do an episode for Heart of Iron, Anju Quest, Vivian's Regret. Those three will have its own video, of course. I don't think I'll do all three in one video. That would be easily over 3 hours, so yeah, definitely not doing that. Missing Children will have probably 2 or 3 episodes because that one is very, very lengthy. Same thing with the Genozine quest. And then of course at some point I gotta go back to do the Spacia and Tempa battle whenever I just get the time to do so. And then that's pretty much it, honestly. It's kind of crazy that we're getting close to the end of all of this, so yeah. Anyways, I love you guys. Please take care of yourselves out there. I hope you all are doing well and having a wonderful time with, you know, the holidays and, you know, Christmas coming up. So yeah, please take care of yourselves out there. Love yourselves, care for yourselves. I'll see you guys in the next episode. Good morning.